Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, make sure y'all go follow the official Hookah Anonymous Instagram. It's at Hookah Anonymous _. Now, for some reason, they didn't let us use the regular name, but that's cool. I know we know who the original is. Shout out to everyone donating to the channel too. Got a lot of new things coming up. As the hookah brand expand, we're gonna venture off to the hookah vlogs while we're doing a little more vlogging, showing you every day-to-day life. And then we'll have the hookah kicks where you can subscribe and check out everything that's sneaker related. We'll even have sneaker tutorials on how to wash your kicks the right way and take apart sneakers, sneaker restoration, the whole 9 yards, man. So stay tuned. Like I said, follow the Hookah Anonymous official Instagram at Hookah Anonymous _. Now, let's get into what y'all came to see, man. As y'all may know, they ain't playing with the whole OBlock indictment. It seems like the judge is pushing for some heavy sentences. And by heavy, I'm talking about life and the death penalty. Now, either way you look at it, both of these sentences are no coming back from, and the person that seems to be the most stuck when it comes to the situation is Los Munna, aka to Carlos Orford. He seemed like he been the main target of this whole indictment so far, and I'm assuming reason being is that the car that he was registered to has tied him to the scene, so his hand is like in the cookie jar. Now, if you ask me if he has a good chance of getting off, I'll tell you no. And I would not advise him to take it to trial. However, a lot of times these guys get coerced by their lawyer to do otherwise because they think these lawyers have their best interests at heart, when that's not always the case. And it's sad because this kid is a young kid, man. Whether he take it to trial or not, these charges and sentences pretty much are life-ending charges. As court documents say, even one of the firearm charges hold a maximum potential sentence of the death penalty, while the other firearm count is punishable by a mandatory minimum of 10 years and maximum of life. Jeez. So pretty much the judge in courts isn't playing. I guess because the homicide rate in Chicago is so damn high, this may be why their charges are so crazy, because honestly these charges sound wild to me. I guess this is their way of making a statement, but like I said, I'm not used to I gotta learn Chicago laws. I gotta see like why these charges are so trumped up the way they are, man. And let this be a statement to all you guys that want to go on drills. Let this be a prime example. And to the youth, any of y'all that's watching this, I know the drill culture is often glamorized and glorified to be the money getting, girls getting, nice cars, and could talk about bodies, living good and all that bullcrap, right? However, this is the part that they don't show y'all. Having to spend 10 years in jail, or the possibility of life in jail, never seeing your family again, or the possibility of them legally killing you. How crazy is that? We're gonna talk about that too. I don't agree with that, but like I said, we're gonna talk about that. But anyway, I'm gonna read the court documents, the part explaining the charges and sentencing, and then we're gonna talk a little more. But before we get into all that, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest gangs on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now, before I read the documents, I want y'all to also know that Chicago law enforcement, the feds to be exact, is going for blood. All right, this will probably go down as one of the biggest takedowns in the drill culture history. We've seen guys get caught up before, but we never really seen key guys like Muwop, guys that we all identify with the drill culture get taken down like this. This is similar to somebody like Ruger or Dirk himself. You see what I'm saying? Key guys. This is similar to people like that getting taken down because we identify with these guys. A lot of the times when these guys get caught up or whatever the case may be, It's the people that's around, the ones that we don't really know. But the fact that we can identify with Muwop, we know Muwop, we see him a lot, we know him for being with King Von and Lil Durk. You know, it kind of hits a little different this time around. It shows that this is serious. So I personally think that a lot of bodies that went unsolved in Chicago that seemed like they was OBlock or OTF ops, whether OBlock had a hand in it or not, they just might throw it on them just because. That's what they do. You see what I'm saying? It makes it seem like they're doing their work. It makes it seem like they solving crime, but in all actuality, that's not the case. This is why I tell you, when you in them streets, y'all, you gotta be careful, because the system is not gonna play fair. Then with the charges these guys got against them, the same guy you think was your man 100 grand, since kids, he end up folding on you. Now, they already said one of the members had been placed in protective custody. You know, allegedly, we're gonna say that. Same thing they did with 6ix9ine when he agreed to cooperate. Treyway was charged as a group at first, including 6ix9ine. Next you know, 6ix9ine got placed into PC, and the next you know, reports came out that he was snitching. So I'm sure that's going to be the same case scenario here. The feds know something. You know, and not just from doing their police work. Someone been telling, and this is why they took over that case so fast. Someone been telling. Mama Duck tried to tell us a long time ago. You see what I'm saying? Usually the feds don't take over your case until they really feel strong that they have a good case. This is why their conviction rate is like 98.9 or 99, something like that, but it's a very, very, very strong conviction rate. This is why anybody that's been in the streets, you know, if you got a Fed case and they trying to hand you a sentence, don't take it. Don't take it to trial, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna lose, and they was already offering you football numbers. So now when you blow trial, that number gets worse. You know, and you know, it's funny, the last video I did on Durk explaining how he dodged jail time with the whole home invasion situation, where he admittedly said in numerous songs that he had a firearm and also used it. Guess what? He still has that open case he caught with King Von in Atlanta. So I don't know. Anyway, here's what the court documents say. I'm not going to read it all, but I'll leave it on the screen for y'all to check out for yourself. But I'm gonna read the part where it talk about their charges and the sentencing, and we're gonna talk about the rest. Now, right here, it says, quote, "The murder count in the indictment carries a mandatory minimum sentence of life in federal prison and a maximum potential sentence of the death penalty. One of the firearm counts is also punishable by a maximum potential sentence of the death penalty, while the other firearm count is punishable by a mandatory minimum of 10 years and a maximum of life. The assault counts are each, keep in mind, each punishable by a maximum of 20 years. If convicted, the court must impose reasonable sentences under federal sentencing statutes and the advisory U.S. sentencing guidelines," end quote. So, they're not playing, man. They already threw out the RICO charge. They threw out the RICO charge. You know, they trying to charge these guys as a criminal gang organization. They usually give that to the mob. You know, to the mob and all that, the Gambino crime families and all that. So this is serious, man. Drug trafficking, firearm offenses, violent crime, all that stuff, all those offenses that are very serious, especially when it comes to the feds. Now, when it comes to the death penalty, I think that's a little more extensive, and I think it's very hypocritical. I think it's contradictory. Because they tell you not to take a life. They tell you not to go killing. Even in the Bible, it tells you thou shalt not kill. But they can legally kill you in the United States, which is weird, by a death penalty. Even though life in jail is pretty much death in itself. If anybody been in there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. However, I can't sit there and give somebody the death penalty for killing somebody. That's like a double entendre. That's very contradictory. How you gonna kill somebody for killing somebody and then trying to justify you killing them? 2 wrongs don't make a right. I don't know. It just don't make sense to me. But they sit there and fool the public into believing that it's okay to kill somebody because they killed somebody. No, it's not. I don't believe in the death penalty. I don't think it should be handed out. Now, unless you like just a multi-serial killer, rapist or something, I don't know. I guess. But at the same time, man, to sit there and kill somebody and put it on display, that's very traumatizing, especially for the family, you know, because at the end of the day, we may see these guys as menaces. We may see them as savages, but there's somebody that loves these guys. These guys have parents. These guys have brothers, sisters, mothers. Yes, their victims do too, but once again, their family is pretty much, you know, you can't blame them for their relatives' actions, man. Just imagine you seeing your son getting a death penalty, taking his last words. I don't know. Like I said, it's messed up all across the board, man. So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this sentence, and do y'all feel it's a little too harsh? Do y'all feel that these guys deserve the death penalty? Maybe it's too extensive. You know, let us know in the comments below, man, what you think should happen. And for the person that's in public, not public, the person that's in PC, who y'all think that is? I kind of think I know who. But anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.